After almost exactly 1 decade of me having created this YouTube channel, the other day was the day that I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, my biggest milestone yet. That's a pretty even metric right there, right? 10 years, 1,000 subscribers. It might not seem like a ton, and it honestly wouldn't be if I'd been uploading consistently throughout the past decade, but I haven't. I mean, I really only started, I think it was only about 4 months ago that I came back. I had this YouTube channel. I had, I think, just under 400 subscribers when I came back. And I was like, you know what? I see all these other people making videos. They inspired me. I want to do my thing. I want to make my own videos. And it's worked out great so far. I started making YouTube videos probably back in 2008 or 2009. The first ever videos I made were just little slideshows of Google images with generic music in the background. I didn't really know what I was doing back then, but I knew I wanted to make things. I wanted to create videos, and those I wish were still up. I wouldn't even know how to find them if they were, either way. But then I eventually moved on to other kind of short videos when I was like probably 11, 12 years old. I would make little skits. Like, I remember me and my cousin recorded a few. Those are also gone, unfortunately. I wish they weren't. I would love to go back and watch them. But around probably 2013 to 2014 is when I got a lot more involved with gaming and Call of Duty, and I saw people like Ali, if you guys remember who T. Martin is. I saw them recording their gameplay, and I enjoyed watching it, and I thought that I wanted to do the same thing. And when I was around 13, I bought a capture card, and then eventually I found FaZe Clan, and I wanted to do what they were doing with the sniping and trick shotting, and I did that too. And I think I had a previous channel where I uploaded like some gaming videos. I don't know what happened to it, but this channel was created in 2015, so I would have been around 14 years old. And when I first started it, I remember it was the summer, or right before the summer, after 8th grade. When I was in 8th grade, I remember I uploaded a few like Black Ops 2 videos, just cut commentaries. And that summer, like the summer before high school, I daily uploaded almost the entire summer. Those videos, unfortunately, are long gone, and I really wish they weren't. I was so stupid. I deleted them all when I could have just made them private. But I think in my head, I thought they were cringe, they were, boring and stupid, because I don't think they were the highest quality videos. I was probably just talking about nonsense and, using subpar gameplay. But who cares, right? Like, it would have been a cool memory to look back on. I wish I could, but unfortunately, that's not possible anymore. But then once I got into high school, things kind of slowed down. I think I went a little steady my first couple years. And then towards the middle of high school, I kind of started to do more IRL stuff. I tried to be one of those, like, Walmart prank YouTubers for a while. I made probably, like, 10 videos like that. Not all at Walmart, but 10 videos, like, me and my friends would go out and mess around and do stuff. And that was some of the most fun I've ever had. But that didn't end up really working out. I kind of stopped doing that. And in my later years of high school, I kind of gave up on it as a whole. I think I made a few videos here and there, but I was, really tapped out from it at the time. And then around 2020, actually right in the middle of the whole COVID thing, I made a couple videos just like the ones I make now, actually. I sat down with some gameplay, I just talked over it for a couple minutes, and I enjoyed it. But I wasn't fully sold on coming back to YouTube just yet. I kind of just did those videos like a spur-of-the-moment type of thing that, I just felt like talking and I did it. And then I stepped away for probably almost another 3 years. Late 2022 into probably early 2023, I made a few Black Ops 2 trick-shotting videos, maybe like a dozen of them, maybe a little less. But I've always enjoyed Black Ops 2 trick-shotting, and I kind of figured, like, well, I'm playing it anyway, why don't I record it and, upload it? And it was getting pretty good feedback, but I kind of slowed down on that. I got burnt out. And then, 6 months ago, I made a couple VR chat trolling videos. I had so much fun with those. And then, a little while after that, I started doing what I'm doing now. And for the past 4 months, it's by far the most consistent I've ever been on YouTube. And I have no plans of stopping. I love it more and more with every new video I make. And, it's fun to actually put your time into something and, care about it and make things that you like to make. Because it's cool to see, what people think about it. And it's great to look back on. Like, I love looking back on the videos I've made these past few months. I'm sure in a few years' time, I'll be able to watch them and, it'll be so nostalgic looking back on, oh, look at me in 2024, 2025. Because that's how I feel about videos I made in 2017, 2018. I love looking back on them. And, I've never gotten feedback on anything I've made like I am now. People show up every day, or every time that I upload. I see a lot of the same people comment, a lot of new people comment. And I'm just happy that people, have some takeaway from some of my videos. Because, lately I've been telling more stories, but I do like to offer advice where I can. And people seem to enjoy it, and I love doing it. And I'm just having so much fun with it. I have been thinking about the future. I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing, but I feel like I almost want to segue into a few new things. I still have to give it a lot of thought, but you're watching some Minecraft gameplay right now, which is the first time I've ever uploaded Minecraft. Normally I play Black Ops 2, but I've been having a lot of fun with Minecraft. I'm kind of thinking about making videos on there, because I do enjoy the game. This is only a random idea I had, but, theoretically I could keep making the videos I'm making now and maybe start a Minecraft Forever world. I know that's a pretty popular thing now, but I think that would be a pretty good idea. I feel like that would only make it kind of easier for me to make more videos and, just give myself more opportunities. I've got to give that some thought though, but as of right now, it's an idea that I'm thinking about, and I think it's very possible that I just go for it. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who watches the videos. If this is the first one you've seen, if you've seen them all, I really wouldn't be here without the people who watch the videos. I couldn't have done it without my family, my friends. They support what I do. I'm very happy they do. I don't know where I'd be without all of them. And to you, if you're, thinking about starting something, maybe starting YouTube or something else in life, just go for it. I mean, I know I don't want to sound like I'm this, big YouTuber. I have 1,000 subscribers, but if you have 0, I mean, me and you are no different. We're both people. I'm no more special than you. Me and you are no more different from the person that has 1 million subscribers. We're all just people. Anyone can do it. Nobody is above human. I know it's easy to see people with big followings almost as like, oh yeah, they're above everyone else. But no, we're all just people. And if you want to achieve a certain level of success, you've just got to put in the work, because it's possible for you, it's possible for me, it's possible for everyone. So if you're thinking about starting something, I say just go for it, because maybe you will be successful. Maybe, you'll be the next big person, and you'll never know unless you try. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for me. Once again, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers, and thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about the Minecraft stuff I was talking about. And yeah, thank you. I will see you next time. Bye bye.